You are 17 seconds away from manifesting more things that you want into your life. But how exactly does this rule work? Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Juliette Cleary. I'm a Law of Attraction coach. And if you're new here to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and tap the bell. Today, we're going to talk about the 17-second manifestation process or rule, and all about momentum. Because in order to understand how to use this 17-second rule, you need to understand what momentum is and how exactly it works. Possibly you already know about momentum and what it means, but if you don't, I'm going to explain it to you simply. Momentum means when something gets going, something gets stronger. When energy gains momentum, it gets stronger, which means when you think a thought for a little while, it gains some momentum. It gets stronger, it gets more powerful. And what that means is that it is no longer just a simple few seconds thought. It is now something that is affecting or going to affect your vibration and possibly your life. It is going to have stronger manifesting power. It is energy that has become more because of your focus to it, your attention to it for a certain amount of time that has allowed it to gain some traction. So that's what momentum is. Now I'm going to explain to you the 17 seconds rule and then teach you how to use it properly. It takes 17 seconds for momentum to kick in. So when you are thinking a thought, no matter if it is positive or negative, if you think or focus on something, you're focused on some subject, you're giving something your attention for 17 seconds, that's when momentum kicks in, which means after 17 seconds, another thought like the one you've been thinking, you will attract to you. You will begin to think. So you receive another thought like that and another thought like that, because law of attraction is giving you more of what you're focused on. So whatever you are giving your attention to for 17 seconds, law of attraction will give you more of that. And at first, the law of attraction is just giving you more thoughts and more thoughts. But eventually, this leads to manifestation, and I'll explain that later. So each 17-second mark that you are focused on this subject, you are gaining power. The vibration of what you're focused on is growing stronger and stronger within you. You are building attraction power. And after you have reached the 68-second mark, you have now gained enough momentum that there is an extraordinary amount of manifesting power. You have activated the manifestation process. That is enough focus. 68 seconds is enough focus for manifestation to already be in progress for you. So now I'm going to break that down into 3 steps to help you to understand this better and to use it. Step 1, use it all during your day. What a lot of people get confused about with this 17-second rule is possibly that you should only do it once a day. And of course, that is definitely going to help you. But the 17-second rule is more of a habit that you should be applying daily. It is about your focus. It's not exactly a law of attraction process. It is about your deliberate focus on a daily basis. So it's about consistency. You absolutely have the ability to find 17 seconds here and 17 seconds there, or 68 seconds here, 68 seconds there, to focus on things, either things that you're wanting to manifest into your life, or just things that make you feel enough joy, enough of a high vibration that you attract the things in that you want. Now, here's the key. Most of us, this seems really simple, but most of us will not focus on something, especially something positive, purely positive for 17 seconds. Our attention goes elsewhere. We get distracted. And that's because we're not used to being very deliberate with our thoughts and the way we feel. But on this deliberate creating journey, that's what you want to master. So you could be focusing on wanting to change your appearance or your body, for example, and you could be focusing on that 68 seconds here, 68 seconds there, or even 17 seconds here, 17 seconds there, because you are constantly building momentum throughout your day. But it has to be based on your emotion of how you feel about it. If you're just focusing on the image in your mind, but it's not evoking that emotion, then it's not going to work, because the power is in your emotion. And that's what I'm going to talk about in my next step. But it's important to understand that you want to be doing this here and there, in the morning when you first wake up, during your day, if you're driving to work, or if you're exercising, or you have a spare moment to yourself. 68 seconds is not a long time. 68 seconds is just over 1 minute. You do have the ability to focus on something purely positive for that amount of time. And the more often you do that, that is just going to add so much positive and powerful manifestation momentum into your life. And eventually that leads to a full-blown manifestation. The law of attraction and manifesting is all about momentum. And you just have to build a little bit here and a little bit there, and just be playfully consistent with it. And you will get results. Step 2 is focus on positive emotion for 17 seconds. It doesn't matter what you focus on necessarily. You do not have to focus specifically on something that you want. Okay, it's all about building momentum. It's all about practicing a vibration. So what you want to do is find an emotion to focus on. So if you're having trouble with focusing on a desire or a result that you're wanting to get, just find the emotion and focus on the emotion for 17 seconds. Even focus on things that evoke that emotion from you for 17 seconds here and 17 seconds there. And once you reach that 68-second mark, most likely you will have received thoughts that match that, and probably even about the desires that you have, because it's about momentum. Law of attraction is going to keep giving you thoughts that match what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Even if you haven't specified the exact desires that you want, the universe knows what you want. And your pure focus on this pure positive emotion that you've just done is now attracting all those things that you want that match that vibration. So if being specific is messing up your vibration a little bit, making it a little bit difficult for you to focus or imagine something or visualize something for 17 seconds, then just be general, just find an emotion, find an easy thought. You're still building momentum to what you want. Step 3 is stop negative momentum from growing. So using this 17-second rule, it's also helpful to stop you when you're on a negative rampage, when you're practicing a resistant vibration, a resistant mode that's not letting in the things that you want. After the 68-second mark of you focusing on something negative, there is a lot of momentum going. When you notice that you're focused on something negative, if you can stop that, if you can change the subject, if you can distract yourself before you let that go for too long, then you stop that momentum from building. So it's a really helpful way of understanding your negative attraction power as well. So when you're first feeling negative emotion, or you first start thinking a negative thought, count down from 17. Count down from 17. Not only is that going to distract you and therefore stop that negative momentum from building, but it gives you that amount of time that you need to shift your focus, to change the vibration and move in the opposite direction. You are going to be attracting so much more into your life by doing this process here and there during your day. The more you do it, the more positive momentum that you're building, the more attraction power that you are constantly building. And it really does work. But most of us are not consistent enough. We're not consistent enough. We're not determined enough with our focus. And we kind of get a little bit lazy. And that's why we don't see many results. That's why we don't have much momentum building in the right direction. This is how you come into alignment. Okay, it's not a law of attraction process. This is This is it. This is focus. This is attention to something. This is how the law of attraction works. It's not just a process. And the more you do it, the more positive you become, the more aligned you become. You're constantly coming into alignment. I mean, really, alignment is consistent positive momentum from your focus. So that's what we're talking about in all my videos. This is what I'm talking about. So whether it's focusing every day on something that you want, would love to have, or imagine yourself having right now, or if it's just focusing on general emotions, things that you already love in your life, things that you're thankful for, grateful for, appreciative of. You're just wanting to practice that vibration for 68 seconds. That's what we're doing. We're practicing a high vibration for 68 seconds and manifestations around the corner. Don't just do it once. Be consistent. That's what this is about. I hope this video helped you. I hope that it gave you a little bit of a different perspective, possibly on the 17-second rule. If it did help you, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and tap the bell. Thanks for watching and have a beautiful day.